Howdy folks, welcome back. It's me Impulse. I hope you're going to enjoy this video. This video, as you see in the title, is about AMD graphics drivers. The gameplay in the background is survival mode. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments. But this game did take me over an hour to do, and I completed it. I landed to be the second person to be taken out, and I did absolutely fantastic. I literally did well. I got downed once because of my stupidity and the slight poor connection I had to the server. But this is what I'm on about drivers. 17.3.3, as you can see, it's got a little bit of artifacting, and 17.4.1, exactly the same issue, artifacting. So this is what the video is all about, those drivers. I've had to re-roll back to 17.3.1. This is the most stable driver for the Division, Mass Effect Andromeda, and most of my games. However, I will point out that these drivers are also causing issues with No Man's Sky. It's 7.3 and 7.41 is causing issues with No Man's Sky. Graphics is not quite cutting in properly. It's flickering out again, artifacts. So there's still issues there. World of Tanks still doesn't play. It still crashes. When it crashes, it'll crash the gaming app. But the gaming app, I should say the AMD app, and when it does that, it completely freezes the PC. You can't play any games until you reset the PC, because it won't allow it. The app will just keep constantly crashing, even playing games which you've normally played. What I'm thinking about doing is next time they got a driver update, I might update it and not load Relive, and to see if Relive is the issue on World of Tanks. If it is, I'll just have to use either DX Story or OBS. That'd probably be a better option. OBS is not a bad recording software, is it? It's pretty damn good. But let's talk about AMD drivers, right? 17.3.1 is what I'm using right now. This is what this gameplay is on, right? And I had no issue with this. I have no issue with Mass Effect Andromeda. I can play Mass Effect Andromeda with no issues, no stuttering, nothing like that. However, 17.3.3 was optimization for Ghost Recon Wildlands, I couldn't say the word, and also Mass Effect Andromeda, fixing some issues with the game, which I never saw anyway, but it seemed to work perfectly fine. But the Division kept artifacting. It was goddamn annoying. You couldn't, and sometimes you wouldn't see the artifact until you started recording. Once you start recording, it kicked in even more. However, when you weren't recording, it would fluctuate every now and then. It wasn't there all the time. Yep, hit that record button. It was constantly there, and it was bloody annoying, to say the least. Then I decided to go back to 17.3.1, and everything is working fine. Then they released, which was really weird, but it was around about 3 weeks after. It was either 3 or 2 weeks after. They released 17.4.1. This was an update to fix some issues with, to increase performance on Ghost Recon Wetland, Mass Effect Andromeda, but mainly prioritizing Oculus Rift and all that. These are updates for the 3D glasses. However, 17.4.1 had issues with Division, artifacting all the time, as you can see. Not as bad as it was on the original one, which was 17.3.3. However, it did cause no issue. It did cause some performance issues with Ghost Recon Wetland, I should say. Ghost Wetland, Wildland, I should say. Ghost Recon Wildland, I guess right. Had some, how can you say, performance issues. It would drop frame rates every now and then. Fans would start ramping up a lot sooner than they should do. It was a fan issue. All this kind of things was kicking in on 17.4. It was also kicking in on 17.3.3, and that was just the fans. But to have it stuttering and lose frame rates was a bad thing. However, Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah, right. Looked on the forums, it said Mass Effect Andromeda crashing every time using 17.4.1 drivers. And I thought, I haven't tried that. So I loaded my Mass Effect Andromeda, got into the game, and within 2 minutes, it crashed. Oh, don't worry about it. The quickest crash I had is around about 10 seconds after hitting continue button. Yeah, it just kept crashing, and it was absolutely stupid. You go on the forums, there was a litany of complaints to AMD. You got one bloke saying having you filled in the fault form, and then suddenly this person gets abuse from every single person. We're not stupid. It's the first thing we do. It's on the AMD settings. It's also on your start menu, the automatic report thing, which takes all your details of your system. All you have to do is put in what is the issue, and then it submits it so they know about it. But unfortunately, nothing is getting done about it. Yeah, everyone says, have you submitted it? I've submitted it for every single fault I've had. And World of Tanks is still not running the way it should do. And that's what one of the people on the forums said. He goes, 17.4.1. Yes, congratulations, AMD. Still haven't solved the issue since 16.11.5. You know, well done, AMD. You are really trying to resolve the issue of this game, aren't you? Congratulations. However, a lot of people have already said the reason why this may be like this is they're trying to concentrate on Ryzen. I know for a fact that Ryzen is doing a lot better now. They've had a couple of updates and the CPU seems to be working a lot better. They're not having none of this throttling back. They're able to overclock it a little bit better, which is good. I believe that I think the highest somebody's got without having it to become unstable is around about 4.2. I think it's the highest. J's 2 cents or 2Z. I can't remember. JZ 2 cent. Whatever we call him. I can't remember what his channel is. He's managed to get this to 4.1, but he's put it back to 4 because he believes it's more stable that way. And he's beginning to like it. He's been playing on a Ryzen system, and he says it's cheaper than the more expensive Intel i7 version of it. Yet it's only, I think he said, around about 12% below the i7, and he said for the money that is acceptable. I can accept this. You know, 12% performance drop from the highest i7, which is going to cost you a lot more money. This is something that I would probably agree with. This is going to cost you a third of the price of, well, I think he said third. It's either a third or half the price of the highest i7, and you're only having 12% less performance, which is absolutely great. He's even admitted that. He likes the CPU. It's the optimization is there. You know, motherboards, and also AMD need to sort little patches out to make the CPU work a lot better. It's working fine now, so they're doing that, but I feel, and this is where I think this is why it's gone wrong, I feel because they're concentrating so much on Ryzen, they've let the graphics drivers and all that slip away from them. It is probably getting close to the point where people are going to say, sod this, I've had enough, I'm no longer going to use AMD graphics cards, I'm going to go somewhere else. There's one person on the forums which I've been communicating with, and he literally turned and said, yeah, I've had enough. If what I'm going to do now, the way to go is an Intel CPU with a NVIDIA graphics card. It's the only way to go now. It's the only way to have a stable gaming without any issues. And to be honest, he's quite right. I need to do that as well. As I said, I wished I had had the money. I would have gone for a 1070, but I just couldn't afford it at the time. And I didn't want to go for the 1060 because you can't SLI that card. The RX 480 you can crossfire. So crossfiring to get the power of a 1080 card would have been absolutely fantastic. However, AMD have once again let it slip, and I feel like that we are being forgotten about. Because if AMD concentrating more on the CPU than the graphics card, this could, in theory, damage them really badly. So what do you think? Do you think this possibly could happen? That if they carry on this way they're doing it, that it could really damage them? Because they're concentrating so much on getting the CPU working that the one thing they were very good at was making affordable graphics cards for people who can't afford to get the massive, ultra powerful, 1080s and 1070s and all that, and pay the price they're asking for it. So they made a graphics card which was more affordable, could also run 3D glasses for around about, say, £230. As we know, is fantastic, and yet they can't do the driver support. Yes, they're bringing out more drivers now, more frequent drivers. This is fantastic. If they frigging worked, because they're not working, it's a lot easier if they went back to the old way and release a driver every now and then. Not like how to release a driver every month, or two in 1 month because you've got 2 games coming out. Don't do that. If you cannot get it to work with every single thing at a time, you've got issues, don't put it out there. Or get some of your people on the forums, ask them, would you like to test the drivers? Would you become part of a driver testing program? Create one of them. If they are, then they can put in, you send them the driver, they install it, and if there's any issues, then they'll do a report, send it back to you, and you know exactly what to do, how to fix what's going on. You'll go in, fix it, send it back to them, and if they say yes, it's working, no issues found at all, then what you do is you will update, bring it out for everyone to use. But you're not doing that. I feel like you're not doing that. You're just releasing drivers patched for the new game to optimize for the new game. However, you haven't checked to see if this optimization is going to destroy or damage the other games, and it has done that. World of Tanks is definitely a example. World of Tanks has not run smoothly, as I said, since 16.11.5. That was the latest, last driver when the game was stable, and that was a non-real life driver, and that's probably why it wasn't real life. However, if they do another driver update soon, what I'm thinking of doing is going to install the driver without installing real life. I'm going to leave real life out of it, and then I'm going to go in and see if World of Tanks plays and doesn't crash. If it doesn't crash, it means that the real life part of the AMD settings and graphics drivers is causing the issue. Not the drivers themselves, but the real life driver. The real life driver is the recording driver for capturing video and all that. That could be just the issue with it, right? So that's what I'm planning to do. Yeah. So once again, let me know, do you think AMD is forgetting about the graphics card, people, and just concentrating solely on the CPU, or do you think they should have gone back to the way they were, where they release the driver every 4 to 5 months, but at least the drivers worked. They didn't crash, they worked. What they did was made sure the drivers were working with every single game, optimized it, and then sent it out, so you had no issue for a while until the next driver. Yeah, but so do you think that's what's happened, and is it going to damage AMD? That's another thing. But if you want, one question, do you want to see this whole survival mode? If you want to, what I'm going to do, after I've done this video, I'm going to re-render the whole survival mode and probably upload it to my Twitch channel. Once I've done that, I will put a link into the video of my Twitch channel, because I must admit, this was a pretty damn good game, even if I was on a poor connection, as you can see right now. Yeah, poor connection. It's a damn bloody annoying, this connection. It's always in the night, poor connection, and because of this poor connection, I got downed by one of the enemies, which lately I have not been downed. I've done a lot of survival, got out of survival quite easy now, because I don't seem to get downed that often. I play a more cautious game when if I'm coming against, I know there's a lot of people and I haven't got the armor or the weapons, right? I will not do it. However, there he is, that little bastard. He has now decided to change his tactics. He no longer comes the other side, he always comes there now. I think it's in stages. At the time I was doing this, I hadn't realised that the gentleman house we got there is like this. He has a support station. He also has seeker mines. And he also has 3 med packs. Yeah, he's just exactly like me. He has 3 med packs. And once he's used his med packs, he'll start using hunter seekers, and he'll also start using the med station. So I'm running away because he's just chucked out a hunter seeker and it's coming after me. And it's going to explode. Oh, that was lucky. Hit the V, survive. Woohoo! That was really, really lucky. But luckily for me, I was far enough away. If he had come for me, I could have revived myself anyway. Gonna hit some food. Are we gonna get some food? Yeah, let's go and do some food. So this is really hard at the moment. They've changed the hunters in such a way that it makes it more difficult. I think it's because of the patch. He's now got his med station up, so I've now got to find a way to get to the med station and destroy it. And then if I could do that, I can kill him because he can heal from the med pack. However, I find that his med station heals him quicker than mine does. Oh, he's just managed to take a shot at me. He's up there. And he's just bloody jumped down, little shit. Come on, die. I want you dead. He's not making it easy. This is the only way you can do the survival against these hunters is literally run away from. That's the only thing I can suggest. Run away from, heal yourself, and if you have a chance, take out their equipment, and gives you a fighting chance. So now I have no idea where he's gone because I'm still waiting for. Oh, there it was. A nade disarmed it. So I'm waiting for. Where the hell is he? Ah, there he is. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. Kill him. Oh. Alright, nade him. No, I can't shoot him. So I'm gonna try and nade. Let's see if that works. That's the flashbang, is it? Yep. Is he stunned? I can't tell. Where is he gone? Oh shit, he's over there. He's managed to run past me and get up there. Come on. Yeah, he's flashbanged. Let's suppose back again. Move. He's going to kill you, Will. Oh, and he almost did. And I got him. See, these hunters suddenly have gone really smart, and they keep changing their formation. I guarantee next month he'll come from the other side again. They do that every now and then. So once again, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see the whole survival mode, just let me know and I will upload it on my Twitch channel. And let me know what you think about AMD. Are they just going the wrong way about it? Are they going too much down the CPU line? Or are they forgetting about the graphics people? But until next time, it's me, Impulse, sign off. Have a good day, folks, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye from me.
Lifting off now.
Agent, I was worried about you there. It's not a surprise that you managed to get out of that situation. You've got some serious chops. Now get back here and let's get to work.